already excited because, first of all, I just caught the highlights of the New York game the other night. Listen, the first night that New York played, it wasn't that great. Second night, however, see, I love YouTube, as you can see, and I love watching the highlights. I watch the games, but the highlights are where the action's at. So, what's up with Derrick Rose? This being found non liable has done him good because he's showing explosiveness. He's showing signs of his former self. He has a lot of he's ready to play. It just seems like he's been injured too long. This case is finally off of him, and now he can focus on basketball and his teammates. Now, I've never been a fan of Melo, but I know that he is one of the most important parts of the Knicks. Like, I get that. I've never been a big fan of his, but anyway, I digress. My point of this video is to vent on how long Westbrook can play like this. How long can Westbrook play like this? Because I saw Westbrook's game first night. I saw the game he had the other night, and he's scoring over 40 points each game so far. I know it's only 2 games in, but I feel like this is what Westbrook is always meant to be. He's always been meant to be this explosive player that wants to take to the hole every time. And yeah, he's a good player, but he's a great player. Let me correct myself. He's a great player, but is that enough for OKC? Because I can't imagine him keeping up this pace all season long. I always use All-Star break as my barometer of who has the best teams at that point. And I don't see Westbrook keeping up that pace for that long, because a great player depends on his teammates as well as himself. And, if they need him, then he should be readily available. But he shouldn't be handling the bulk of the workload every night. And that's what I feel like what was happening with LeBron in the playoffs last year, which was, especially in the finals, which was he was doing too much and he knew it. And he said that he wanted to, I don't know. I felt, well, he didn't say that, but he said he wanted to, he was making these little sly comments throughout the playoffs, and then it felt like he took a couple of games off, and then when they needed him the most, he just kind of showed up. And I felt like he never said that for sure, but I feel like he was he was feeling a certain way about that. And I think that Westbrook, if he's not careful, not only will he wear himself out, but he might hold some animosity towards his teammates. But like I said, I like watching it. As a fan, I like watching Westbrook. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Derrick Rose. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Spurs. I said in one of my videos that Tim Duncan was so very boring and so very old. And now that he's not there, you have a chance to see what this Spurs team can really do with so much talent. Then they got Pop. So it's like, Pop is like the Belichick of the NBA. Like, it doesn't matter who's on that team, they're going to do well as long as coach is there. But, they got Manu, they got Parker, they got Kawhi. He's one of my favorite players. So anyway, I just wanted to vent this morning while I'm waiting to do my show because we're running behind. And I'll probably be back up in a few minutes because I'm from the H and I'm going to be talking about the Texans. On my show, my show, 953jams.com, KP the Sports Chick. I was planning to talk about Dak and Carson a little bit further than the video I posted last night because I have to find a way to hate on Dallas every chance I get, if I can. So I'll be back in a few minutes. If I'm still on delay. And holler at me, leave comments.